Overseer?
What else is there, Magister Red?
If I may, sir, is it wise what we're doing?
Speak your mind, Magister.
The facility is struggling to keep up as is. These transfers, renovations, new structures being built, a Keter-class object no less. Why?
It is our duty, our responsibility, our solemn vow. We secure, we contain, we protect the anomalies from the light.
How about our people? Are we not supposed to protect them too?
To protect humanity necessitates human costs. We have incurred countless losses. I recognize this.
But what are we doing to stop further losses? An insurgency cell has appeared here in Greenland. The GOC is at our front door. What are we doing but buying time?
It will always end the same way.
What?
This is Researcher Sylvia Santos Cipilar, Research Head of Project Lockjaw. Assistant Director Goode demanded more be done to the subject to get it to speak, and insisted on viewing the process today. I don't know if he understands that these things need to be done slowly and over a period of time, or else we risk killing the subject from crap.
There you are. Here I am after wrapping up interrogation. What the hell was that pathetic display? Is this how you've made your name with advanced interrogation techniques? From now on, I'll be in charge of interrogation. And what is that? Are you recording it? Turn it off.
Sir,
Turn it off.
Yes, sir.
I'm truly sorry what happened with Lucas Bregman. If there's anything we could do to help, please let us know. No, we very infrequently speak with him, but when we did, there was always something off about him. It always seemed like he was using his ties with the Coalition to further his own career. He always asked us for things: equipment, information, clearance. No, of course not. The Foundation is still a sovereign entity despite the UN oversight, right? It would be incredibly foolish for us to overstep.
Morning, everyone. Let's get right into it. Set the Hume field to point 1 before we begin interrogation.
Sir,
What is it now, Santos?
Setting Hume's sat low across the array could lead
I don't care what it could lead to. It's going to yield results. Better than your sorry self could ever have yielded me.
But-
You're lucky that I didn't throw you out of Lockjaw after last time's pitiful performance.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to put the beryllium bronze chains on it. I want this thing sweating like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yes, sir.
God, it's like pulling teeth.
Others think what they're doing to you is cruel. They think that we're doing this for the sake of it. If you give us what we want, then we'll stop. Then you could sit here alone and unbothered for the rest of your life. You know you should be thankful. If it wasn't for us, you would have found yourself dead on the other side of a Coalition termination wave. That's certainly more than you deserve. They'll see the real you one day. They'll stop seeing this as some sort of sad abuse story. They'll stop seeing me as the bad guy. I know that you would have done the exact same to us, maybe even worse given the opportunity. You've been eyeing her, haven't you? That Dr. Santos, you sick fuck. She's not going to help you. She doesn't care about you. Anomalies like you need to stay in line. You're not a neighbor in a common world. You're not a victim. You're a threat. And that's why you're here.
I understand that Site-17's rate of incidental neutralizations may appear to be alarmingly high, but I can assure you that there is a perfectly sensible explanation. As it stands, Site-17 houses the largest number of sentient anomalies of any facility within the Foundation. We specialize in anomalous humanoids, which disproportionately have the ability to learn, plan, and communicate on the same level as baseline humans, if not to a greater degree. The anomalies we contain are largely capable of understanding their captivity, and thus are increasingly likely to attempt to breach containment. Nobody likes being told what to do, even if it's for their own good. They are capable of adaptation in intense situations, and communication with other anomalies. They will often attempt to recruit more anomalies during an attempt at a breach, so containment breaches at Site-17 tend to intensify quickly if decisive action is not taken. While we always attempt to recapture anomalies alive, sometimes decisive action must be taken during the chaos of a containment breach. And, to be frank, the loss of a good soldier or researcher is much more devastating to our cause than the termination of an anomaly. Anomalies can continue to have value after their terminations, while our researchers and soldiers typically do not. I do believe that our rate of incidental neutralizations is a black mark on Site-17's reputation. But it will continue to be a necessary evil as our containment specialists work tirelessly to improve safety for staff and anomalies alike. While we would be happy to give ambassadors from the Ethics Committee a tour of our facilities, our existing security protocols prevent us from giving you as much access to the site as we would like to. We house a number of anomalies with reality-bending, shape-shifting, and perception-altering abilities, and so there are strict limits on who we allow access to the site, and when. This policy has thwarted a number of covert breach attempts in the past, so I'm afraid it cannot be subverted, even during a serious investigation such as this.
Tell your families, tell your staff. This is not a meeting. Nobody's going home until this situation is taken care of. Everybody settled in? Good. Supervisor Cromwell.